it's, to me, it's absolutely unimaginable. And I mean, talk about, it's funny, that to me is a broken heart, but obviously we talk about broken hearts in other contexts of relationships and things like that. And I was reading at the weekend the Diana tapes. Did you read that? You know, the actual detail. And obviously it's only her side of the story, but it put more into perspective, because I always used to think, oh, bit of a drama queen. And reading that, I just thought, oh my God, you know, there was this, she knew that, she thought she knew that her husband was having an affair with Camilla, and she confronted her at a dinner party. And Camilla said to her, this is Diana's version of events, Camilla said to her, you've got every man in the world in love with you, you've got 2 beautiful children, what more do you want? And she said, I want my husband. I want my husband to love me.
I don't think there's very much doubt that Diana had a broken heart and probably felt the physical pain of it. And I think she was trying. We had a mutual friend, Diana and I. We had the same hairdresser for many, many years. And he used to go into Kensington Palace about 7 o'clock every morning and do her hair. So he always switched on TV AM and I was on it. So we had a little 3-way conversation sometimes. And whenever I met her, the thing that bugged her was that there were so many headlines about her, and she said, I would so much love to be able to give my own version of events, set the record straight, to which I always said, well, you can come on the programme any time, but she didn't. But she wanted us to know she had a broken heart. And do you not think that Taj Mahal photograph, that everybody says she engineered it to look, but to me, that's the ultimate photograph of a woman with a broken heart. And that's why it's so, look at her, on her own, in front of a palace that's dedicated to love.
When I was royal correspondent, I did one of their final tours with them. I think it was, might have been Nigeria, Cameroon. And I remember them, they were a couple, but they just weren't a couple. You know, when you observed them, he just looked like she irritated him, and she just looked like a lost soul.
And she talks about how, in the tape, she talks about how she threw herself down the stairs to try and... She said the Queen was very shaken up at that. She saw it. I think she was just trying to show that she was in physical pain, and that was the only way she could demonstrate it.
And there's much more... You kind of feel that if it all happened now, there's much more understanding now of all of that sort of stuff.
Articles like this will help people that maybe don't necessarily see heartbreak as a physical thing to understand it actually is.
It is.
Well, there you have it. It is official. We can actually suffer from broken hearts. On the slightly more, not positive side, that's the wrong word to use as such. However, the same effect can happen if you win the lottery. You can have the same effect.
Thank God I haven't won the lottery then.
Yeah, your heart bursts.
Your heart bursts with happiness. Unfortunately, yes, it can burst too much, apparently, if you win too much money. So that was also in there as well. There you go.